Over 1 million people attended the ceremony at the Vatican today, where Pope Francis proclaimed Popes John XXIII and John Paul II saints in recognition of their work to end over 2 millennia of Catholic anti-Semitism. IBA's Margot Dudkevich has this report.
As Israel on the eve of Holocaust Memorial Day braced to remember the 6 million Jews who perished at the hands of the Nazis, Pope Francis proclaimed the late Popes John XXIII and John Paul II saints in recognition of their efforts to advance ties between the Catholic Church and Jews. Cheers and applause rang out across St. Peter's Square when Pope Francis declared them saints. The late popes have been described by some as heroes of the Jewish people for their acts to end 2 millennia of Catholic anti-Semitism. Hundreds and thousands gathered at St. Peter's Square to participate in the historical ceremony, and from the early morning an estimated 1 million people from around the world packed into the streets leading to the Vatican. Over 10,000 police and security personnel and special paramedic teams were deployed to the area, and large sections of the Italian capital were closed to traffic.
I'm not at all surprised with what I see behind us and all of this commotion, if you will. For years, Pope John Paul II took the church to the ends of the earth, and today the ends of the earth have come back here.
And for me personally, John the 23rd is the one who ordained inside the Basilica my bishop. He consecrated him bishop, and I, who was consecrated bishop in the Basilica by John Paul II. So for me it's very important. I couldn't miss this occasion.
Pope John XXIII, who reigned from 1958 to 1963, was known as the Good Pope and is credited with saving thousands of Jews during the Holocaust and opening the door to Jewish-Christian dialogue. As the Vatican's envoy to Turkey from 1935, he helped save the lives of thousands of Eastern European Jews facing persecution by the Nazis by issuing them baptismal certificates and visas so they could reach Turkey and British-mandated Palestine. During his 27-year reign until his death in 2005, Pope John Paul was the first pope to visit a synagogue in Rome and referred to the Jews as our beloved brothers. He also visited the Auschwitz death camp. During a visit to Israel in 2000, he placed a note in the crevices of the Western Wall, saying he was deeply saddened by the behavior of those who in the course of history caused these children of yours to suffer. He also visited the Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial Museum. The visit was hailed by media throughout the world as a groundbreaking step in international diplomacy. He also created an impressive body of teaching on Jewish-Christian relations and denounced anti-Semitism. Rabbi David Rosen, the International Director of Interreligious Affairs for the American Jewish Committee, called the two popes the two great heroes of Catholic-Jewish reconciliation. Margot Dudkevich, IBA News.